An engineer by profession and an activist by passion, Nitin has walked more than 30,000 kilometers to spread the message of love, compassion, and peace. After years of patience, rigorous visa process, and despite the growing tensions between the two countries, he has managed to visit Pakistan. Let's see how his journey has been. How did he find his true calling? How was his trip to Pakistan? And what are his views on visa free South Asia? Hello Nitin, how are you?
Jai Jagat, I'm doing well, doing well. How are you?
मैंने एक चीज नोटिस की है wherever have you been, you say Jai Jagat.
Ji.
What does that mean?
Jai Jagat mean is like what happened in India. There was a great Gandhian called Vinoba Bhave. Vinoba Bhave is like disciple of Gandhi. So he walked 75,000 kilometers across the India, and he get a land from rich people. He said, donate a land to me, and I will donate this land to the poor people in India.
Right.
So around 4 million hectares of land she got donation and he distributed to the poor people. So he walked through India, and wherever he go, each state, if you go Maharashtra state, people say Jai Maharashtra, Jai Gujarat, Jai Gujarat, Jai Punjab, Jai Rajasthan. And so like this is like creating a border, this is dividing people. So he give a mantra called Jai Jagat. And it's not about just India, it's about the world. So Jai Jagat means victory to the world.
Right.
So, and this is our message. Like we believe no border, no discrimination between religion, no caste, no discrimination between men and women, equality and justice.
It feels so good to hear that. How has your journey been in Pakistan? How was it? Are we hospitable?
Incredible, incredibly hospitable. People are so lovely and they're eager to meet us everywhere. Like one story touched me a lot, that when we was in we ride a train from Lahore to Karachi.
Right.
And then I met one guy. No, I didn't meet him. So I post something that we are going to Karachi, and someone from internet, one guy, Saeed, he searched our post. He messaged me. He said, "I want to meet you."
Yeah.
So we are coming to Karachi at 3 p.m. So he said, "Yeah, I'll come to welcome you." So he was there. And our train got delayed for 4 hours. So we reached around like 7 p.m. in the evening.
I knew that.
He was standing there 4 hours to just meet us.
Oh my God, that's great.
So incredible. And so he offered this Ajrak. He welcomed and sent with Ajrak. So it was so beautiful. So everywhere we go, people are like showing their love, affection. Like our friend Post from Shikarpur, he drove us all the way from Shikarpur to Lahore. So incredible people. You don't need to do anything. Just like we are just like taking care, like in hand to hand, going here, there.
It feels so good to hear that. And welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So Nitin, you have been doing this peace walk, you would call that.
Mm-hmm.
How does that go? Like you just walked everywhere?
So it's a walk, but it's not just normal walk.
Okay.
We just human being walk for needs.
Yeah.
And the work. But this walk is peace walk. This walk is mean to how we can cultivate peace within, and how we imagine the dream, peaceful world in the future, and how this peace act can affect with human beings, that can change their direction, way to look the world. So this idea come, like it's not my idea. Like if you go in India, as an ancient civilization, walk is very important. It's for peace and it's for spiritual upliftments. So if you see Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he walked 23 years across the world. He walked. Then Gandhi Ji walked a lot. Bhave Ji walked. Buddha, Jaina, Mahavir. So this whole spiritual tradition in India, they walk a lot, and they walk without money. So the walking, it's a transformative action. It's transform you. When you walk, you connect with the land, soil, people, air, birds, animals.
You get to learn about a lot of things.
So it's an incredible way to connect, and to understand that we are the one. We are not different. That the whole universe is the one. That's the great experience you can get while walking. And also at the same time, you observe the things. You observe so many things. So observe experience, lead toward the wisdom, and lead toward the reality. So far, I think so it's a great journey. I'm so grateful I could do this. Like from 1 billion population, more than 1 billion population, I'm the one who could walk across the world. So I'm so blissful I could do this. and and it changed perception of people. So I don't just walk. I go to school, college, universities, and I talk about this. Especially, I talk about non-violence.
Yeah.
That's about Gandhiji, because I believe that through non-violence we can achieve peace. And non-violence is nothing but love and compassion. So this is three different great values I learned: compassion, love, and non-violence. They are not different; they are the same. If you remove one, then the other will not exist. So, and I believe that whatever the society we whatever the future of human history, there is a peace. But without these three values, we cannot coexist. So I think so. This is very important to propagate that.
Right. Nitin, you have been to a lot of countries, I would say, because I was just going through the list of it and I was like, I've never even heard of this country before. So, वहाँ के visa procedure में and the visa procedure that you had to follow to come to Pakistan, what is the difference? Was it easy? Was it same?
Okay, interesting. I think so. One of the difficult country to go on this planet is America.
Okay.
Like you go maybe in India, in Pakistan, American embassy in Mumbai, 1,000 people stay in the queue to get a visa from me. I got so easily. For just within 2 weeks, I go, I explain myself. This is me. I was young, 25-year-old. And if you are young, they don't allow to go. If you are going for learn or if you go for education, it's okay. But I'm going for tourism for them, because I'm going for my peace journey. But I don't know. I just speak with my heart, just say the truth, and I got the visa. But then the Pakistan took 5 months with the 2 failures.
And I think Yogesh Bhai ko
8 years.
8 years. Yeah.
So I was in Afghanistan last year, 1st of July, and I couldn't get it. Then 5 months, I invest so much time. I spend a lot of time in Delhi just to wait to get the reply from the.
Because you're from
Pakistan.
Pune, right?
Yeah, I'm from Pune, so I have to travel and I spend a lot of money. But finally, we got the visa.
And just for the cause.
Yeah, I think so. Without the Pakistan, my journey would be finished.
Yeah, it would have been incomplete.
Yeah, because my end point was Lahore. This was my end point actually. I decided when I start my journey 5 years ago, I decided to end my journey in Lahore. So I think so. It connected now.
Then I would say congratulations are in order.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's done. Yeah, it took 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that there is a need for visa-free borders, like visa-free South Asia, या फिर visa on arrival South Asia? Is it worth working for it?
Absolutely. You can't stop people. If you're stopping people, it means you are making the system rigid, and there is no way to achieve peace through stopping people. And to let people go, meet each other, I think this is the way to bring peace. What I did across the world last 5 years, I meet people. That's all.
Yeah.
This is a peace. To build a friendship, it's a peace. To talk about your culture, you talk about what you think, what they think, to learn, exchange information. That can lead toward peace. That's what I believe. And it's not happening. So I think so. It is a worth to do this. I think so. We should do it very strongly. This moment should be very strong. As I see so many people struggling. When I was in Karachi, everyone there who I meet, everyone say, I want to go to India. My forefather coming from this land, that land, Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Maharashtra. So I was so shocked, so many people are here and they cannot go to see their land where their forefathers were born and stay with that land, soil. So I think it's very, very important to go to connect with that land, connect with people. People from India, they should come. Many calls, I'm getting many calls from India. They said, especially I was so shocked when we decided to go to Pakistan.
Yeah.
I got so many calls and they were women. Most of them were women. They say, we want to go to Pakistan for peace. And I was shocked because if I see my family, everyone was so afraid, you're going to Pakistan?
Obviously.
And then I was flew to Afghanistan to India. They were so happy that I didn't go to Pakistan.
Because media has created an image like that, which is, it shows brutality, it shows violence, it doesn't show love.
Yeah.
Because love doesn't sell.
Yeah.
Hate does.
Hate is very sensitive, it's sensational.
It is.
Hate is very strong and very sensitive. But love is soft and kind. But always love wins. People talk about love, they stay. Kabir is still there, it's in their hearts. Others not, but Kabir is still there, Gandhi is still there. Who preaching about love? They
Exactly.
stay in heart because that's what grew the society.
So that means it's worth working for. और ये मेरा सवाल पूछने का जो मकसद था ना, it was this कि there are lots of people who are working for peace right now, but I just wanted to know if their lives are peaceful enough or not.
Their life.
Yeah, because like that's why I wanted to have this interview, like how your life has been. Like how did you think that I should be working towards peace? Because you must have been like a normal human being who was just worried about maybe what's the next movie which is releasing. But what was that thing that urged you to pursue this passion of yours? And when did you find that this was your passion?
So what happened? Like I'm born in village Rashi, and my family is not that rich, like not in middle class. I can call it like poor.
Yeah.
And in my village, you will find a Buddhist temple, Jain temple, a lot of Hindu temple, a lot of masjids and church. 5 different religious people stay happily in my village.
Okay.
And if you come to my home, so
I would love to.
Yeah, but now you can come with your imagination. You enter into my home. My mother, she practiced Christianity. My father, he passed away, but he used to do a Ramadan fasting per month. We used to celebrate a Eid
Beautiful.
more than Muslims people in our village.
Right.
So all Muslims and Hindus used to come to our home to have like sweets, to have these sweets.
Beautiful.
My grandmother used to practice Sikhism. My
It's like
family,
3 different religions in one
no,
family.
and then Hindu. Family is also Hindu.
Yeah.
So if you come and there's a wall, here is got Dargah's picture is here, Hindus God staying here, Sikh leader is staying here,
Yes.
and so no fight at all. Like I never heard any fight. Never a single word that your God is greater than mine.
This is the beauty of harmony.
Yeah. So I think so. The religion is for your own search, your own peace. It's not about society. Society is a different matter. Religion is for yourself. How you can cultivate. And yeah, any belief, it's just for you, not to praise something on others. Practice yourself. If you're putting on someone else,
Yeah.
that is not religion, I call
Yeah,
it.
don't impose it. Teach. That is what you can do.
Yeah, I think so. That's this is one of the ways, because if you, what happened, like my teacher tell us a good definition about religion. So dharma, we call dharma.
Yeah.
He said a person who divide people, or religions who teach about dividing people on the basis of religion, it's adharma. It's not religious.
It's adharma. Okay.
Dharma. The person who unite humanity and people, this is real dharma or religion. I
Very
think so.
good
This should be a definition. That's human beings are the same. That's what I seen across the world. I have German mother, Chinese mother, Japanese mother, Serbian mother, Uzbek mother, and this recently was Afghan one, in India, a biological, and my family aunt is also my mother. So I have whole family is like my like whole world is my family. Wherever I go, I can.
It's a beautiful definition, I would say. That's a beautiful way to portray it. It's like, from where do you belong? I belong to the world.
Yeah, it is. And I don't have home anywhere, but I have home everywhere.
That is great.
That's
That
what I do.
is. So, Nitin, on this journey of yours, I would like to ask, what was the most difficult time that you had to go through when you started peace, like this peace movement of yours?
Yeah, so what happened? I grow in this family, but then I go to school, high school,
Okay.
and they teach me about science. So what happened? The science and the religion taught very differently. They're
Yeah.
very different things. And this is most confusing thing for the young people now across the world.
It is.
Especially in India, Pakistan, if you're middle class, like developing world, this is confusing. They are in confusion state. And I was in that confusion. But I firmly believe about science because I see the results of science in my hand. I can do it with my hands.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking like, okay, the science is the ultimate reality. And then our physical body is just a material. Then like, why does we exist? Like, why you have to do these sensations and have reproductions and the society? So I was confused about everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know like, what is the truth of this life? Like, what to live? And that's what come meaning of life. And that's what we are looking for last 5,000 years. That what is the truth of our life? The truth. And in English they call meaning. In India it called what is a satya.
Satya.
Truth. So Gandhi also was on this path. So Buddha was the person who left his home at the age of 29.
Yes.
And he left home and for research. I got his trick that okay, to find a search, to find the truth, you have to left your home. So next day
That's what you established.
so next day I took my bag and I leave my home. I say bye bye. I didn't say anyone to anything that I'm
Yeah.
leaving home for searching my own truth. But I was not like mature enough to hold what I was thinking.
Yes.
So next day I went back home. and you know what happened in India and Pakistan? You are a little bit good in studies.
Yes.
You go to engineering or doctor. So I go to doctor, like engineering. I did engineering, and after working after working 6 months in engineering, field, I quit that. Okay, this is not my way of life.
This is not
No, not at all, not at all. And then I worked with the Gandhi organization. So what happened? One quest was what is the truth? Because all other thing I found like money, I didn't find any interest. Reproduction, I didn't find interest. In society, the way it developed in India, it's very restrictive society. In India, Pakistan, anywhere across the world.
And even in South Asia, I would say.
I will say yeah, like that. And I find it's kind of slavery.
Yeah.
You have to follow someone else. They have propagandas, what to wear, what to eat, who to meet. So a lot of propagandas are there. So that's not a real freedom I can call. So I said I cannot sustain with the society I'm living.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong with either me or with the society. So I went out. And 5 years. It teaches me so many things. And what I found at the end, that through my personal observation and experience, that we are the one. Because the whole smallest tiny particle of this universe, you can call it energy, because there's so many definitions and we start to find it out,
Yeah.
the particles and all. But we can ultimately call some energy. And the whole universe is composed of this energy. Like human being with a different composition. It's one of the beautiful formation.
Okay.
Human being. Then the wall is there, tea, coffee, clothes, everything is composed of some material. But when this universe began, we were the one. But throughout this billions of times, 14 billion years,
The journey.
we become more complex and complex and complex. And this is ultimate, like I can call some reality we got, some
Yeah.
physical stuff that happened and very complex happened. But from the beginning to now, I think so everything is connected. Like the whole universe right now, whatever happening, it's interconnected and interchangeable. Like that's my observation. It's not a scientific thing,
Okay.
but that's what I experience. It might be a hallucination, you can call it. But yeah, you have to be skeptical about things because it's individual experience.
But that's your opinion.
Yeah, no, not opinion. I can call it experience.
Oh, that's your experience.
Yeah, experience. But the experience can be hallucinating because there is no other observer. Only you
Yeah.
are your observer. So sometimes it leads to hallucination or anything. So I don't want to claim anything,
Okay.
but I can call it like, oh, this is what
That's your experience. It's valuable. We value that.
Huh?
It's your experience.
Yeah,
We
this
value
is truth
that.
for me. Yeah, that's the truth for me now.
So, Nitin, what were you doing before you started this peace journey? Like, how did you live? How did you make your living?
So what happened? I worked with the Gandhi organization 1.5 years.
Which organization?
Gandhi organization called
Okay, Gandhi
Maharashtra Gandhi
organization,
Smarak
okay.
Rally. And our work was to fight against the casteism.
Okay.
This is a social movement, and then how we can reduce the religious riots between Hindus and Muslims and Christians. So we bring
That's
people.
beautiful.
There's a lot of movement going on in Maharashtra. So we bring people together, Hindu and Muslim together, and we can dissolve some issues that they have. And mostly it's misconceptions. Like what happened after Babri Masjid, fall of Babri Masjid. The society got in ghettos. Muslims living in ghettos, Hindus in ghettos. So one of the biggest problem we have, like fear of unknown. What happening in that community, don't know what happening inside from this community.
This other
So there is a
community, yeah.
misunderstanding, and this is one of the reasons to lead toward the riots. So we try to fight for that, and but there was a missing. My inner journey was missing in that part. So I bring two things together. One was to understand who I am, to search for that quest, and the other one was Mahatma Gandhi. But I believe that Gandhian principle of non-violence can lead toward the peace, and that means love and compassion. And this is the way forward, because in human history, I think he is the first one who give that, okay, this is the way. Non-violence also can be a way to achieve peace. And that was never happening in human history in such a massive scale. And that's why wherever I travel, 46 countries, almost around the world, 70 countries has a Gandhi statue. Not a single politician across the world has a statue in different countries. You don't have Mao statue in India or Pakistan.
Yeah.
Only Gandhi has statue in China, in Russia, in America.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So you see, all like whatever your ideology, Gandhi is still there. Like if you are communist,
Yeah.
Gandhi is in China. You are capitalistic, Gandhi is in America. So many statues. America, you go everywhere, there is a statue. In Africa, there is Gandhi. In Europe, in London, in Germany, in Spain, everywhere you can find him. So it's only one person, I would say, as a politician. So after, I think so, Buddha and Jesus Christ, third statue is Gandhi's statue, first.
Right. So, Nitin, Independence Day is approaching. India's and Pakistan's. They both should be on the same day, but like it's 14 and 15, that's fine. We are fine with that. You will get to celebrate two of them because you are leaving on 14th and you'll be there on 15th.
Yeah.
So, on this occasion, I would like to ask you to give a message to the nation, both of the nations, that what should be the message that it should be keeping in mind?
I think the first thing that is the most important is like poverty.
Yeah, the common issue.
Because we see it's like a social problem. Like it's a social problem, yes. But Gandhi said the poverty is worst kind of violence. We see the physical violence outside. But this poverty is not made by God. It's made by human beings.
Yeah, it is created by you.
It's created by human beings and it is maintained by human beings also. They want to maintain it. There are people, because if you are giving, like suppose in Pakistan, 15,000 rupees to any person who's working like on lower scale, she cannot feed his stomach properly.
No, she cannot.
So it's impossible to teach, like give good education, good healthcare. So how we can suppose to expect that this person going to lead to a good human, not good human being, but successful human being. That's we define the definition of success in society. So this is very problematic. So both nations after 75 years still struggling with the poverty.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a complex problem in the past that happened, but past is past. You know what we can do right now. I think the poverty is one of the worst kind of violence, and we have to irrigate it as soon as possible. Other thing is discrimination. That's the biggest challenge in both nations, either based on religion, the caste, also in the name of color, men and women.
Yes.
Language, culture, food.
Yeah, the same problems that we have.
Both through. Yeah, this is the very challenging part. Like what happened when I was in developed world, in America, Europe. People are asking very intelligent questions, and I was so happy to give them answer. But when I traveled to Afghanistan, I was Egypt, Sudan, some part of Africa, and then India. People are asking like, "What is your religion?" In Pakistan also.
Yeah.
This is nonsense. Nonsense question. Like people should not ask this question.
Yeah.
But we are
because it's a personal matter.
Yeah, it's stuck with this idea. Like
exactly.
You're still in that religious idea. And the second question they ask, are you married or not?
Oh my God, I thought like I was expecting that this would be the question, but I was like, no, it cannot be that mainstream.
So this is the question of, because people live in these two things.
Exactly.
Either in marriage, their life is marriage, and their life is about religion.
Yeah.
And they are stuck in this. They cannot see more than this. They don't have any question to ask.
That's how they start the conversation. We South Asians, we brown people, we start the conversation like that. Oh, are you married or not?
Yeah. Because our happiness isn't like that.
Yes.
Like what
the
happened,
ultimate goal of life.
Yeah. Like what happened when I was small. In my village, there was one guy, and he both of them, they didn't marry.
Yeah.
Their father and mother died. And everyone was so sad. Like, oh, two guys not married. So we feel so sad. And ultimately, after some time, I feel so bad for them. And I look them, oh, you're not married. It's nothing about happiness or sad. Like people can enjoy to be not married.
Exactly.
So that's how the society portrayed us. Like they teach us how to think. And this is so problematic in India, Pakistan. The other thing, like India, Pakistan, I think should do that. They can build a good relationship because now 75 years. And what are you doing? Like spending so much money on these weapons.
Yeah,
military expenditure is so
both
high.
of the nations.
And I've been in the countries where there is no military, like Panama. I've been to Costa Rica. And I went there and everyone is saying this, we don't have army, you don't have army. They were so proud. Then I look at the history. There was a revolution happening. And after that, this person said, we don't need to have military.
Yeah.
They scrapped the military. And what they did is 7%, 6.9% of GDP budget is go for education. One of the highest, more
That's
than European
great.
countries, American countries. It's incredible. Like everyone gets free education, quality education, good healthcare, free medical services. So that can be achieved. So that can help poor people. So because military, I believe it's a failure of diplomacy. It's nothing but failure of human society. To have military, it is a failure of society. And this is also a failure for the environment because they walk.
Global warming, they launch missiles.
They just play. Someone like, okay, he want to play with a new jet pilot.
Yeah.
So you have to learn. So he's spending 20, 30 hours or 200 hours he has to spend in the sky.
Okay.
So how much carbon they emitting? It's just for time pass, There's nothing productive happening.
Yeah.
Like taking the biggest missile or what do you call this? Tanks. From here to there, it takes a lot of energy.
The thing that you said is poverty, discrimination, peace. That's what we should be working towards.
Yeah. Because like our origin is from Sindh.
Yeah.
Sindhu River. And when I went to Karachi, is like National Museum of Pakistan in Karachi.
Okay.
I seen the Mohenjo-daro. There were some artifacts about Mohenjo. And one of the guys said, in the Mohenjo-daro civilization, we didn't find any weapons.
Oh, we did not find any weapons.
Yeah, there was the tools for the farming and all, but there was no weapons. So this means that they were very mature diplomats.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to deal with their neighbors.
Yeah.
They're not
Negotiations. Diplomacy.
That was very good. And now we are in 21st century after 4,000 years.
We're finally coming towards it. I just hope it works.
Yeah.
I just hope people listen to us. Feel like we are working towards peace.
Yeah.
I just hope it works. So, Nitin, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel demotivated, what is that thing that keeps you bright in the darkest of times?
I think you just keep walking.
Just keep walking, like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, like Forrest Gump. Yeah. I think so. What happened when we depress?
Yeah.
That's mean we lost some story or we lost some hope. And when you walk, you see a lot of hopes, like a lot of inspiration everywhere. The trees is blooming up. The human beings is doing something. Our body start energetic, like it's take out. Like it's. I don't believe mind and body is separate. I think they both are the same, because when the body get healthy or more physically active, your mind also get more positive. Yeah. So when you walk, it's physical action makes you more positive, and then you see surrounding, because you see the possibilities, you see the hopes in society. Because we think that what happened when you stay in isolation, one story dies, many stories dies. But when you go outside, you see so many stories, things are happening, so many things are happening, things are moving, something is new happening, the way people think. So that's inspiring also.
Yeah, you get to stop and you get to observe things on a slow pace.
Yeah. So I think the walking can take, whenever I feel
it keeps you bright.
Yeah, just keep walking. I think that helps.
Nitin, I heard that you have been traveling with your friends. So would you like to share something about them?
So our three monkeys of Gandhiji.
Okay.
And three of us like bold. So we did a walk in South Africa together.
Okay.
And now we decided to walk in Pakistan. So the three of us entered into Pakistan on 22nd of July. We stay here for 24 days. So I'm here, and my friend Yogesh Mathuria, but people call him Vishwamitra Yogesh. Vishwamitra is like a friend of the world. And his mission is to spread love, connect peoples to people, like connect.
I think that connects you, like you three, like the love and compassion, as you said.
Yes. And three of us are walkers. Yogesh Bhai walked 18,000 kilometers. He used to work with the Bill Gates in America, in Microsoft, and so many things. But he gave up, all his life
for the cause,
and he dedicated himself for peace. Jalandhar Bhai is a Gandhian monk. This is his charka.
Yes.
And he stayed in Sevagram Ashram last 32 years.
He's amazing. I've heard that he has learned a lot of skills and he can play 7 instruments. He knows about organic farming. He's a shilpkar, a sculpturist.
Yes.
Oh my God.
and he make his clothes through this device.
I would ask him to make one for me.
Yeah, he can do that. Yeah. So he do every morning 30 minutes, and he can have his clothes for like every day 30 minutes. He can get his own clothes.
Wow.
It's incredible life. And he walk a lot. He walked several times across India, in South Africa, Armenia. So three of us walker believe in Gandhi principle, non-violence, love, compassion. We come together and we decide to walk in Pakistan.
Okay. Nitin, thank you so much for sharing your story. And thank you so much for being part of Sapan Stories this session. And I wish you success. I wish you a lot of, energy and good vibes for your cause. And keep walking.
Thanks a lot. I hope my body support me all the time.
It will.
And I could walk. Yeah.